is able to do this. Fortunately,
What did you just take off?
I took the flange out. Now it's disconnected. You see that?
Okay, so
this can lift right off. There's a copper gasket in there. You see that?
Yeah, okay.
Now what I did was I made these straight through. These are silver coated screws, so they really are, you know, anti-galling. It's a fully rotating flange on both sides because you need that to catch them all and then finally tighten it.
Gotcha.
And I'm glad I did that because I was able to do it with just a regular Allen wrench.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Glad you're narrating. That's good. Can I see?
Actually, see that copper gasket?
Is it a reusable?
Let me see. Where is it?
It just dropped down. Yeah. You can't reuse it anyway. But
okay.
Yeah. Can you?
I'd just like to find it just for the hell of it.
Yeah. No. Get it. Don't leave it there. Yeah.
That it?
So this is the copper gasket that can't be reused.
Right.
Okay.
Now I got these nuts here. I could probably put them all back on there just so you have them. But you need these special nuts. Yeah. Now, I mean, it's nothing that a vacuum group wouldn't have or anything like that. But
it's nice to have them there so you know that's what you're supposed to use.
Yes. If you try to use a regular nut, it interferes. It's too big. See, I can go like this and put each nut right back on there. So next poor guy, maybe a couple of years from now,
that's you.
He'll say, "Thank you, Raymond." Whoever did that. Or he'll say, "What the hell did you do it this way for?" I don't know. Either way.
Yeah. Can I see anything on
that here?
See, I'm putting nuts on one by one, and you can rotate that flange.
Yeah, so you can
get all your stuff before you actually cinch them up tight.
Oh, when you're connecting.
When you go to connect it, yeah. So I was able to use a regular Allen wrench in there to do everything. That was pretty good. I didn't even think I'd be able to do it all.
No specific or special torque values, right? Just tight.
Tight. The cheeks got to close.
Yep.
I was like on a conflat. You can't be any gap there.
Okay.
And then that was it. It should seal up.
Once those two flanges are butted together,
that's right.
You're good.
See, all your nuts are on there.
And like no creams, fluids, or anything. It's just the copper.
No, these are silver coated. Okay. The screws are made special for that.
Okay.
They're silver plated, so they are anti-galling.
Okay, good.
All that is good. Now, what I would like, I need to really take it. See, I got to cut 1, 2, or 3 of these things, and they got voltage, and they got. You're gonna cut them in such a way. Unfortunately, you want to use the best spots to put them damn temperature sensors on. That's right where I want to do a connection. So,
well, he's not here, so you can, you can hear first.
Well, they could be, but I mean, they could be moved, right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, they're not.
I'd like them to take them off if you can. Is there any?
Oh, except that that's soldered on.
No, they're not. I think they put on. They're not soldered. They're put on with indium.
Oh, is it indium? Okay.
Indium.
All right.
So I mean, I can take them all off. They can put them any place, really.
Okay.
Can you just slide that up, or?
No, I have to unscrew it. I can carefully take it off.
You have to unscrew it. All right.
See, but they got them listed. Yeah, they got. So I'm not keeping track of what they say for that.
I don't know. Lead, is that lead?
I can take pictures of it.
Yeah. How about I get out of the way, Frank, and you shoot some
all kinds of pictures here.
Shoot stills.
Yeah, you have there's a temperature sensor ear here. I think that something's linked onto that.
I remember when Rich put these
has that
on.
ear right there.
Yeah.
And then you got these two guys here. I'm going to take them off right now because.
All right.
Frank, you ready?
Let me get a still with what
there.
goes with what, so then we can just.
Actually, we're doing pretty well here. And then.
That goes to that one. And then this guy, where's his? Does he have a label somewhere? Yeah, he does. Is that labeled? No, it's not labeled. So that was just that one.
I don't know. Is there a hold on, here it is. Look.
Okay.
What does that say?
I can get that and then open that up.
Just can you say it though, so we have the TE 1744, right?
Those two studs.
H 1784H.
Oh, it's TT 1784H.
Yeah, you can read it right here, Tom. Look.
Okay, great.
It's my iPhone.
Keep that in the bag.
Okay, so let me get out of the way. Let me get out of the way of the master.
So then, I'll disconnect those.
And they don't seem to be like super tight on there either.
No, they got a spring on them.
Okay.
They got looks like aircraft nuts, nylocks. You know?
Yep.
Who put those brackets on? Tom Wozniak. I think he. The one you're taking off there now.
I thought
Did you
Richie,
put-
but I don't know.
I think. Well, I think Tom Wozniak worked
Maybe
with
it's
him.
Tommy? Yeah,
Well,
okay.
Tom did the little round buttons there with
Oh,
the
yeah,
Indian.
okay. He
I
machined
think they
that
work.
there,
Yeah, I
okay.
think they worked
Made a
together.
little saddle. There's
Yeah,
a
just
copper saddle or
exactly,
something
just to get that
presses-
round, and then had the Indian wire. Tom does really good brackets.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, before that comes all the way off.
Yeah. See, they tightened against the spring with these nylocks.
Now those buttons are going to fall down at some point,
I'm
right?
gonna take them off, put them in a bag for them.
No, I'm just saying as you unloosen it, they're going to fall, right?
Very likely. They're probably stuck on with the Indian to some level.
You think they'll be stuck?
Ray, do
or-
you want one of those in a ratchet?
Yes. By the time you got it, I'll have it off.
Yeah. Is that a challenge?
Yeah.
What
No, I'm
size is
just saying. It's 7/16, but that's all right.
I got some.
Oh, you got it handy? All right.
Oh, yeah.
So you're never gonna turn with your fingers.
No.
Pressure. There's too much pressure.
Yeah. See, it's coming right up.
Everybody's in here. Looks like I lied.
Okay. All right.
Strange.
I'm likely just gonna cut them right there. Then I'll find another place. That's what. Oh, actually, you know, I'm gonna put them right on. Put them all together.
Did they? The button is the button stuck to there or screwed into there? I'm just
They got
curious.
screwed into.
Oh,
it.
okay,
See
that's
that?
good. Yeah, so that's
So
Let me
good.
see. Let me get a shot of that. Also.
Yeah. See, they had an indium patch over here. They stuck a little spot of indium on
Yep,
there to
good.
make thermal contact.
That's good.
So what I could do, I could just go ahead and put this right back like this. Give you the springs and nuts right back.
Cool.
Some poor guy in the future gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna cut it right there because that's where I want to cut it. They can
Yeah.
move this up or down according to them.
Yeah. It's not a permanent.
I have to cut it. You understand? This was all metric copper,
Oh boy.
and everything we did was
Standard.
standard, imperial. And so I had to make conversions, and I want to cut it on the standard stuff. So you just use
Right.
a standard coupling. I could
Gotcha.
not get sweat fittings in metric sizes at all.
Am I still blinking here, Frank? Or?
Yep.
Good.
Got the same thing here.
Where does the metric start and where's?
Yeah, I'll kind of show you that. Everything coming down from the stack up here.
Right.
Well, is this what this was built in Italy? Is that why? I mean, or
Yes.
is that why it
Everything
ended up
was
being
metric.
metric?
Everything's metric. That over this way then? Yeah, that's better. Much better. Yeah, everything was metric, and we couldn't get sweat fittings at all. I can buy metric tubing, but you know what? I just converted it. And you know, once you convert it once, then everything is
Yeah.
easy to get, nice. So you're just gonna get regular half-inch plumbing couplings. Spin tight would be nicer for this. That's
Those springs attached to the nuts?
no.
Okay.
Something gotcha. You probably got that Indian spot back there if it didn't fall off. So that's this trim. Yeah, it's probably there. Okay, so this I can put it all back together.
What fell the Indian?
Probably a little spot of Indian.
My question to you is, what is indium?
It's a soft metal
Yeah.
that it
Very,
forms.
very soft.
It form. You know what I mean, for good thermal contact.
Okay.
from the picture which one goes where.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take off, go to break, and we'll come back with probably Joe D'Ambra. So you
Okay.
can look at this stuff. Here's a little piece of indium right here. Stuff is extremely expensive. It's way more than silver, actually, to buy.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody
we,
knows.
Yeah, we have sheets of it, though. We
Yeah.
have sheets of it.
Yeah, you know how expensive it is? They give you quotes. You know, you ask, how, we need a piece of indium in a little tiny size. We'll get back to you with a quote.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah.
what they
Yeah,
say.
it's not like
Oh, yeah.
it's
It's like-
$3 a sheet or something. It's nothing like that, eh? Is it that expensive?
Yeah, it is pricey.
Why
very
is it so
pricey.
expensive?
Actually, you know, this is probably metric to at least to here. I know this part, these two tubes, I made them and bent them around like that to make the connections. Because you understand, I had stuff here.
A coupling like this, that might be your transition from.
I'm going to come down below. I'm not going to try to unsweat that, and
Yeah.
you know, while they're trying to, because they can't. I have no way to pull it up. So if I cut it down here,
Feels
you'll
like
later
this.
know
It
it.
feels like there's something right here. Like maybe is that a coupling there
Yeah,
too?
down here,
Yeah.
like I say, I bent these, and I can, if I take the insulation down to here, I can cut it probably there, and maybe I can cut this one here. These are good, maybe two candidate places, and then this one I'll just maybe cut over here, and then you're going to carefully heat shield that and re-sweat couplings on
Right.
it when it actually goes together. The back one here, you'd never be able to get back here. That's one had the conflat.
Right.
There's a lot more work to do that. The conflat was like
Oh,
10
well-
times the work it would take to just cut it and
Right.
and do it
Right.
just one more time.
But it was impossible to get back there.
Yes,
that, yeah.
exactly. And you can see that we called it affectionately the trombone and a flex line.
Yeah.
I had to kind of create that to actually make that connection. That was the hardest connection to